I slide, we wear them all up like the muzzle at the intersection. I been jugging pies, I been still serving China white. Hurry up and buy. This a headshot, red dot, right between their eyes. Big dog, if my head nod, everybody dies. Neck on faucet, I got water. Drip on your bitch, I might salsa. Yeah, I been fucking up these chickens. This a KFC, step it on it. I'ma be the dope. This a UFC. Big homie.
Check my ring, I had junkies in my dough. Pay the cake, bake a cake, scrape it out the bowl. Gotta pick up out of town, I pray to God I make it home. Gotta drive with caution with the lights on the road.
What's up with the world? What's up with the game?
We supply every side of the city, they gon' call us.
It is your boy, Mr. Martial Arts Kmean, man, and we are back like a vertebrae. You heard me, man. It's another edition of Cartoons and Cuts, where music meets conversation. I am your host, Mr. Martial Arts Media, powered by My City, My Music Radio. Today, man, I got a very special guest. Like I told you y'all, I'm doing a double feature because I'll be out of town next week. So, yeah, man, normally, like I said, I'll be here on a Friday, but this week I'm doubling it up. And this one, I have someone who is a powerhouse in the DJ community, a tastemaker, a leader in the streets of music scene. She is the engine behind the Coalition DJs, breaking records, building artists, monumentum, and running one of the most important platforms for new music in the city. Please give a warm welcome for my dog, Mrs. Kmean in the building, man.
What's up?
Yo,
that was a mouthful, but I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't know if I'm all those things, but I appreciate the sentiment.
You know, definitely. I think you very modest on yourself. A lot of things that you do behind the scenes. For real. A lot of things that you do behind the scenes, people really don't know or probably really don't give you a lot of credit.
For sure.
Of doing it. And so, you know, I see it from just a short time that I've been behind the scenes, so I just want to give you your flowers for us.
I appreciate that,
For sure, man. So, you know, just give a brief background about yourself and, like, how did you get to this moment?
I don't know if it's one thing, probably a collection of things, but as far as, like, music, I've always been, like, into music, involved with music. I was, you know, of the cousins, I was the one leading the organization of the family, doing the songs and all that stuff. Like, even then I was directing my cousins on how to do and where to go and all that. So yeah, we were little. And then I guess it progressed to, you know, in the LimeWire era, downloading music and making, like, you know, mix CDs and stuff for everybody. And, like, I was the person, I would take time, like, making sure the songs flowed together. Even though they didn't blend, they made sense going back to back.
Right.
And then fast forward to college, I started one of the first, like, blogs for St. Louis music.
Okay.
It was called New STL Comics at the time. New STL was the thing, like with the bangers and all that. I was one of the first people to cover them, Louis V, Shorty, Autumn. I was Loudy's first interview ever.
Wow.
Loudy, I was his first interview ever. Yeah.
You on track, you hear me?
Yeah. And so with that, at the same time of doing the blog, I was doing, like, street team for AMP, putting up posters and being in clubs, passing out flyers and stuff like that to promote music. And all that kind of stuff progressed into DJing because I was around DJs all the time. It's something I wanted to learn, and then one day I just sat down and said, I'm going to do it. And then I did. I just spent, you know, some time in my living room practicing, bought me a little cheap controller, figured it out, started putting out mixtapes. And, you know, as you grow and develop, you get better equipment, better skills. Then, you know, you start doing parties and stuff like that on top of that. But I really transitioned into DJing more because it was easier to sell the music we were trying to sell if, you know, you more connected and in a brotherhood, sisterhood with those DJs, and you can speak their language and relate to them in a way that makes sense for what they're doing. I could just say, you know, this song hot, but it's better if I could say, yeah, you could play it between this song and that song because the BPM is this. Right. And give them, you know, ideas on how to break the song. And so that was kind of my approach to helping artists, is being a part of the DJ community allowed me to see things and hear things in different perspective. That's the short of how we got here.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because it's like it's a language and a code that I've noticed, like, amongst the DJ community that really helps, like, amplify the club. Like, you know, certain songs you be like, oh no, this is a good intermission track. This is a good party vibe, like, shit. You know, so
promo and, like, artist development, all that stuff is really psychology when it come down to it.
It really is.
And so if you don't understand how people think and how they process things, you can't sell them nothing.
Exactly.
And so that's kind of how I always approach things.
No, that's dope. So I want to talk about a few things. But one of the things that you always mention at New Music Thursday is a DJ service pack.
For sure.
And so I just want to know, for the audience perspective, like what is it that, and you broke it down Thursday, but can you really break it down?
Bare minimum is at least the clean and dirty version of the song, so that a DJ can play your song no matter what situation they're in. The full pack would be probably like 6-9 files if you want to go all the way to having the acapellas for both versions, the instrumentals. That's another 2-3 versions, and then also they have what's called intro or mix show versions, which is like open beat at the front of the song, so that the DJ can blend it easier. So just open beat, so they can blend it with whatever track coming. And then some DJs even like what's called a acapella intro, where it's just the vocals and then the beat come in later. So they blend just the vocals with whatever beat from the previous song. And so like I said, if you do a full pack, it could have a bunch of versions. Not getting into doing like the versions where you had a video DJing and all that. That's even another layer to it.
Right,
but
that's something
the
different.
bare minimum is clean and dirty.
Right. So with that being said, usually when I hear those in songs, I used to think that was the DJs actually muting the.
I mean, in some cases it is.
Okay.
But if you provide those versions, it's easier for them. Which go back to the psychology. I'm more likely to play a song that's easy for me to play.
Exactly, because then you're already gonna know where's the stop to do the drops, and then you can add your own.
All that
flair.
stuff it makes it easier. I don't have to do all these extra buttons and taking things out if it's already done for me.
Right. I feel that. So let's get into it too. My next thing that I wanted to talk about was so what's the best way for an artist to stand out in New Music Thursday, and then can you also explain what is it too?
Oh, yeah, we'll start there. New Music Thursday is a monthly event we do. It started with the Coalition DJs in Atlanta, which we're on year 17, I think they
Nice.
They just celebrated 17 years. And basically it's an event where artists, when it originally started, it was in a studio, closed session studio. The artists would come in the room with the DJs just standing around. They play their music, their new single, whatever. It didn't necessarily have to be performing. It still don't have to be. But it's kind of evolved to that. But play the music, a couple songs for the DJ so we can get feedback on it and decide what maybe can be supported by those DJs to move whatever music you're trying to do go forward. That's the baseline of it. It developed into moving into being in more public spaces over time. And so in St. Louis, we do it the last Thursday of every month. And some, there are a bunch of markets for Coalition DJs, so each market had their own twist on it. We kind of try and keep it to the core, the original baseline of it here. And like I said, the basis is to not only open up communication and networking between artists and DJs, but also develop a situation where we can filter songs and start breaking them to the masses.
Right. Okay. And so, and then kind of piggybacking too before we move forward, like, so, because I asked you what was the best way to, but what is a coalition, a DJ? Because I tell people all the time, like, oh, this is a coalition of DJs, and some people don't understand that.
Yeah, because it's, like I said, it started in Atlanta, it's biggest there, and then the second biggest probably Detroit.
Yeah.
Which was the second chapter they spread out to. But it's essentially, what's called a DJ crew. And there are different DJ crews all over the country.
Exactly.
Namely being like Nerve DJs is probably the biggest in the Midwest. Fleet DJs, Core DJs. In Texas, Texas, Louisiana is called Go DJs, like their biggest thing. But basically, I always describe it as like a fraternity or sorority of DJs.
Yeah.
And basically just a collective, and not even sometimes DJs, hosts, sometimes just media people, but all working as a sorority, fraternity, club, or whatever to promote music and share tips and share gigs and stuff like that for the music.
Yeah, and it's very important. I feel like that community that you all established.
Community is paramount.
Yeah, because you guys can spread the music way quicker than me
Absolutely.
performing at this show tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of times people think they just get a song to the hottest DJ in the city and that's all it takes. But most of the time, the hottest DJ don't even talk to other DJs, or their ministry is just DJing. A lot of times, they don't care to share your music with nobody else.
Right.
And so you be wasting energy only giving it to that one DJ. You need to be talking to multiple DJs, or at least the DJ that if you decide to talk to one DJ, one that is a part of a community that will advocate for you.
Right, to actually push that record.
Yeah.
So back to that. In a New Music Media session, New Music Thursday session, what is the best way for an artist to really stand out and for you to be like, okay, I really want to work with this artist, so I'm going to spin your record?
I think first on the list is a song being good.
Hey, straight up.
I mean,
it's been some. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people with decent songs, but it's a song that's like you was there when like Whoop De Whoop and all that stuff was played. Like if a song is what it is, people you don't got to do nothing else. They hear it and it is what it is. But outside of that, I always preach just like being personable, being a personality, and like I said this week, and I say every time, come more than once. Don't just come when you want to sell us something. Come and be a part of the community. Because the baseline of what we're doing, and that's why we keep it free, is so they can be a community where people can come and get information and network and learn. But why care about your song if I don't know you? Period.
Real talk. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break real quick. That's cool with you.
For sure.
And we're gonna get into one of the artists that I know that you Jeff with personally. This is Young Dark and his video Envy. Let's get it. Cartoons and Cuts.
Yeah, Moolah, you cooking up on this one.
You watching a Vic Mont film.
I see the envy on their face, they wanna do me in. To be the ones that say you love, don't wanna see you win. My lifestyle kinda crazy, bitch just crashed the Benz. You tell a nigga that you hate me, how the fuck we twins? Niggas only come around when they wanna check. They want everything that I got when they ain't break a sweat. First out of jail, first to 100, let's just make the bet. Feel like everything I encounter, man, that shit a test. That D.O. coming white as fuck and you can make it stretch. I had 5 beats of bull, I ain't even stressed. A nigga like me, I got pulled, I can get your flesh. That 5'7", nigga pop up, make you do the cha-cha. Bad bitch smoking la-la and she call me Dada. Niggas out here moving weirder than Lady Gaga. Phone ringing, that's a call, straight from out the jail. I told my bro, let's run it up while he nigga make, I don't need a scale. I heard these niggas out of place, watch them tuck they tail. Still yelling free the sauce, they know we gon' prevail. Free my pops until he free for fucking with the mail. That's your nigga, he a bitch, I heard that he told. This streets get wicked, shit is weird, they don't respect the code. They going live up on the net, I see they tryna troll. They know we ballin' number net, ain't shit to up the score. I still gotta eat and have it like a nigga poor. I run it up, but that ain't shit, cause now I want some more. I mix the brown with the white, they eatin' it like a s'more. Just let the lab call the cleaning man to do the chores. Cause that shit on the floor. I know you want some more. This what I do it for.
It sounds like we back. Yeah, I see my levels on that mug. Yeah, man. So we are back. Still talking about relationships and etiquette, man. That was Young Dark with
Southside
Envy.
King.
Yeah.
Southside King. I don't think mine's on. Check,
He
check,
got
check,
it
check,
on.
check.
You got the mics on.
Yeah. Check, check,
They
check.
just low as hell.
Oh, okay, baby.
Yeah, the masters just low.
Southside King, Dark Side, Young Dark,
Heck
my
yeah.
mans.
So you've been working with him for a while too, right?
Yeah, we linked up 2016. Around
Okay.
this time, actually, 2016.
For real.
So almost 10 years, yeah.
Serendipity then, huh?
For sure.
Man, that's nice. So about like approaching you, are you cool or are DJs cool with artists sliding in your DM and saying, "Oh, drop this song, it's fire," you know?
Yes and no. I think it's a method to the madness. Just sending me random links, which happen all the time. I ignore those always.
I bet.
But if I don't have no kind of rapport or relationship with you, I'm not clicking your link. One, because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And two, because it's rude.
Homie, just slide it randomly.
You never know what them links be. That's
Spamming
how
and
folks be
stuff.
getting
Yeah,
hacked. I'm not doing that.
Man, for real. So I want to paint a scenario too. It's like, so if somebody's in the club and they're an artist and they possibly like have your favorite drink and then price some money and they say, "Hey, can you play my favorite record?" Is that a possibility or has that even happened to you before?
It's possible, yeah. It just kind of depends on what's going on at the time, because
Right.
each night is different. Each crowd is different. If we, on 10 and the bottles is flowing, then it's less likely that I'm gonna try something new and mess up the momentum.
Right.
But if it's chilling, and even if it's midnight, if it ain't that, then we probably can work it out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's perspective. It's situational for sure.
Definitely, I understand, because a lot of people like to say that, well, the DJs don't play my record or whatever, and it's just like I necessarily think that's just a bad stigma that
Yeah.
they get. You know what I mean?
And it's the same thing. Like it's with the DM. It's all about how you approach it and what you're doing.
Right.
If I don't know you, then why would I risk it? A song I never heard. It take a lot of money to take that risk for a DJ.
Man, I feel that.
You can't come with just a drink and $20.
Yeah.
If it's up like that, no.
No, I feel that. Like you got to come with some money. Like that's what I'm saying.
If you want, like I said, if it's turned like it's like up like that, and you want somebody to break that to do something that nobody ever heard, not even me,
right?
Then it costs for that for sure. Because that's
sure.
a risk of me. Then I have to fight to get people back.
Right.
After I done got them where we need them to be at.
It's a business decision for real.
And then you gotta deal with the owners and promoters looking at you like, what the hell?
Right.
And it's gotta be worth it.
You know what I'm saying? So it gotta fit the situation.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, and then kind of get into the business side. A lot of artists, they like make great music, but they might be missing out on the money. So, what's the right way to really like structure your song, and to get your spins and your streams and earn money from it?
Yeah, I think, like you said, the business have to be in line. But more than anything, it's still the consistency. Because even if you don't have no money, people will appreciate you giving the effort.
Yeah.
And most niggas is not giving effort. They just dropping a song and you never see them again. But if you don't got no money, I know you don't got no money. At least you showing up and you supporting, you reposting, you doing something to add value to what we doing. That count for something too.
Right.
It ain't just about the dollars. We reward consistency around here. But most people are not consistent, so they stuck where they stuck.
No, definitely. I see that. Consistency rewards a lot of people. So, is it enough to register your music with ASCAP or BMI?
I mean, enough. I don't know if that's an accurate word. I mean, it's necessary though for sure.
Yeah.
Because even if the song is not good or it is good, you want to get your twos and fews no matter what.
Right.
You know, and then you never know what'll pop off or what something happen. Even if it's a joke and people hate the song, if they talking about it and getting them little 30-second plays, all of that up, whether they like it or not. And so if you do what you're supposed to do, you still get paid.
Definitely. Nah, okay. So in your experience, what separates the artist who moves like a business and like develops a relationship or a rapport versus those who don't?
More times than not, it's the longevity.
Yeah.
Because even somebody that's not doing the right thing, they can get lucky, and the algorithm might boost their song, and it can take off, but it's not gonna last long if they don't got the right situation and right team behind them. We see it every week. So a new song pop up here today, gone tomorrow.
Right.
And like I said, it might make them a little money right then, but if they don't have their situation, they foundation right, it's gonna be hard to sustain.
For sure. What's like a good example of like some artists that you've seen who been consistent, you know what I'm saying, in your eyes?
In St. Louis or just?
In both. I would say in St. Louis because you travel as well, so give your perspective on both.
Are we talking just like indie too or major?
With indie if you can, but major because like I said, you work with well. So
let me think. Right now, that's really hard because I don't want to like put nobody like out
right.
and like.
It's you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's hard on the scene.
But you know what? The young boy L Train. That kid, he's consistent.
Yeah,
he do
consistent.
what he can do, and he keeps going. We just added him to our Mayday list today, actually, because I respect what he's doing. He ain't never gave us no money for nothing.
Yeah.
I met him. I was DJing a charity basketball game. He was the halftime performer. I just respected what he was doing, the young kid, and so I invited him to New Music Thursday. And he show up from time to time, and he a kid, so he gotta do what he gotta do.
Gotta do what he do.
but I see him doing stuff all over the city all the time.
Yeah.
And he building brick by brick. And we respect that.
No, he's definitely one of the ones. Shout out to him, man. He's the one working. I seen him host a couple of community events as well.
He do all kind of things. He go play. He be at the concerts taking pictures.
Yep,
and he do whatever he can do. He get in where he fit in, and I respect it.
That's consistency for you, for real. So we hear a lot of people say, "I broke that record," but what does that really mean in your world as a DJ?
I think a lot of people try and say, I played it first, but really, I think it means that I made it mean something. Like, not only did I play it, I played it repeatedly. I made people like it. Right. You didn't just play it; you made people like it, and then you made other DJs play it to make people like it. It ain't just about I played it first. Now, that only matter if you like on Hot 97 or something. You know? Right. Like, where you got 1 million people listening to you every night.
So if you was in a club, so it's strategic. You would say, like, if it's a hot song, of course you'll break it running back again.
You mean like in the same thing, or you mean like in different sets?
Yeah, in the same set, maybe would you run it back?
I think they depend on the song and like the bass line and stuff like that.
Like, cause I remember Yo Gotti had some like back in the day, like he had some hot shit where you be like, all right, we finna run that bitch again.
Right,
you know?
but like for a new song, a new artist, it's hard to do that because, like I said, people don't know the song. But if it's got like a beat that people but because it's an art to breaking a song, you could like mash it up and stuff like that. And so that's what I usually do. I try to like mash it up with a familiar song so they hear the words first, and some of that might catch, and then between two. The law used to be that you play a new song in between two hits. So I'll play, for example, a Yo Gotti song, then play this new song that nobody ever heard, and then play maybe a Lil Baby or something that they do know, so that people they don't even realize they heard a new song because it's sandwiched between two songs they know and like already.
Between two
but
hits.
most people is not doing that. They just putting songs on and they killing the vibe because they making it obvious that it's a song they don't know.
Right. Man, you should teach like a class about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. That's hard. We're gonna take one more quick break for show, because you was talking about consistency. And so I think like one of the artists that's definitely been consistent was like Home Team.
For sure.
Yeah. That brother definitely been working, and I had one of his videos queued up that I wanted to play again.
For sure.
So yeah, I wanted to shout out to K-Dub.
Shout out to K-Dub.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Free Sean West.
Man, yeah. Hold your head down, man. This is Reposado by K-Dub. This was his newest visual, man. Cartoons and Cuts.
Hey, Billy.
Yes.
Hey, I got this get together I'm finna have at the studio. I need a whole case of the red, bro. A whole Reposado case.
I got you, brother.
All right.
Yep.
Bet, yeah, run that. Yeah, I'll need some cups too.
Yep.
All right.
Like that, good for you?
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
What about the cup?
Yeah. That's it. That should be enough.
Enough?
Yeah.
Some water? We got you.
All right, bet. All right, that's cool right there. Yeah, run that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you lost another one.
You know I'ma get it in. Home team, yeah, we set the trend. Women, I be swimming in. Told that bitch to bring a friend. No, we finna live it up. Reposado in my cup. Bitch, I'm from Decatur. Fuck a hater, we gon' get it up. I be bout my paper, chase the money, that's by any means. Stack it up and get it. All them break bread with the team. No, we finna live it up. Reposado in my cup. Bitch, I'm from Decatur. Fuck a hater, we gon' get it up. Swear I'm never losing. Bitches choosing, I'm the chosen one. D.U.B. the phenom, you a peon, I'm the coldest one. Free my nigga West when he touched down, I swear you niggas done. Home team finna get him, once I kill him like the golden gun. Bow! Yeah, you know how I get down. This shit sink or swim, if you can't keep up then you get drowned. 217 rep and step the wrong way, you won't get found. Producer and a rapper, I'm the GOAT, I wear a big crown. Bitch, I'm from the Illy, run my city like Lil Billy. In traffic bumping Jado, hit up sharks to get a Philly. Pop my shit cause I deserve it, if you hating then you silly. $1 million worth of game, I teach you niggas just like Gilly. One day I'ma pull up, shine and drop the top down for these hoes. Scoop the seat up, let your hair down in the wind, I watch it blow. Niggas get all in they feelings cause they see they bitches chose. Catch them glancing, diamonds dancing cause my neck and wrist and froze. Yeah, you know I'ma get it in. Home team, yeah, we set the trend. Women, I be swimming in. Told that bitch to bring up. Hold up, no, we finna live it up. Reposado in my cup. Bitch, I'm from Decatur. Fuck a hater, we gon' get it up. I be bout my paper, chase the money, that's by any means. Stack it up and get it. All them break bread with the team. No, we finna live it up. Reposado in my cup. Bitch, I'm from Decatur. Fuck a hater, we gon' get it up. Yeah. Oh. You know what it is.
Yeah, man. That was my boy K-Dub, the phenom. Okay, man. The Reposado. We on Hornitos today, man. So.
Home team, K-Dub been producing for me some stuff for the next project behind the scenes, low key.
Oh yeah. Hey, got some exclusives, man. Can't wait to hear
Yeah,
about
we
that.
did one song in a session in like February, and he sent me a beat for I had him flip thick with it, so we finna do that.
Definitely. I like they vibes, man. I think they should look into like sync licenses or something. 'Cause
Yeah, that's what I've been talking to him about too.
for real, he got good TV shows, movie vibes.
Yeah,
like
I definitely been talking to him about that.
yeah, good commercial music. Also, real quick, how was that Big Boss Vet event? You know what I'm saying?
It was good. I think that's the first time she ever did something like that, and I think that's one of the things she's been missing is her being active, like visibly in the city, and I think that adds to the energy of her music carrying. Is because she was so like disconnected, it wasn't moving as much as it could. I think that what she did and however this plays out after this will make it better if she continues that kind of energy.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good vibe. I like the fact that she kind of gave that community. It was so impromptu.
And she like a real star. You know, you meet people who rappers, but they not real star. Like they don't know how to turn. You can tell she know how to flip the switch and be personable with people and make everybody feel important.
Yep. No,
that's a skill in itself.
No, for sure. That was like the second time meeting her and seeing that skill that she put to use to make you feel like we all cousins in here. Like, dang, okay, like that's
that's a talent that's not taught no more. So it's important.
Genuine people, man. So shout out to Vet for doing that for us,
sure.
man. For sure. What's one thing you wish more artists would truly understand about DJs and how to operate?
That they're people too. They got bills just like you. Like they got kids at home crying or whatever too. Like just because you got to spend that, and they also there's a misconception that DJing they just all you need is a laptop and a controller, but it's a bill too. We have to pay for the music we get. Is services we pay for that. Them controllers cost $2,000. Their Rain is $1,600. The Rev 7 is $2,000. Them computers is $2,000. But you think just because you have to pay for a record that nobody else have to spend money?
Right.
Everybody else is spending money too.
I wish people really understood that it's a business. Like
them hard drives is $100, $150 a piece. One, you drop one, you got to go get another one. Then you got to get all the music back too. Like it ain't just they just think that just because all they see is the computer and the controller, that's all they take, and it's not. And it's a lot of hours and time sitting in the corner, whatever, by yourself practicing and getting it right. And all the songs you have to listen to, you have to really know songs front to back a lot of times to blend them right. And it's not really understood how much work go into that.
For sure. So, you've been the president chapter, because I know you got to wrap up. So, all in all, what is your goal and how do you see the vision for the St. Louis music scene, artists and DJs? What's the goal? What's your vision?
My goal has always been to do whatever I could to make it move more. Right. We have people who creep out, but it never, probably not since Country Grammar, never like go over the top for real.
Right.
I mean, people could say that it, like the sexy red thing, and that might be true, but I don't know if it's the same as Country Grammar. Like
it's the longevity for me. You gotta wait for that. You know,
it's just, your time will tell.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be frank, I don't know if the quality of music matches up either. Just I don't know if the songs will still be like
the whole weight is like we can still slap.
That's the thing with it for real. But my thing is just to do whatever I can. It's one of the reasons I never move is because if nobody is here to be the branch, then the information or the resources never come. If I could have packed up and left and moved to Atlanta, many people asked me to years ago, but somebody had to be here to keep the doors open. And that's one reason because I wasn't the original leader of the St. Louis chapter, but when they asked me to do it, the only reason I accepted because I don't really like to be waiting on and managing grown ass people. You know?
Right.
But one of the reasons I accepted is because if I didn't, then the chapter probably would have closed and St. Louis wouldn't have access to those things.
Man. So you was like, somebody got to do it.
Pretty much when it happened, when the original person, shout out to my boy DJ, was it separated, I'll say. I kind of just had a meeting with the people that this is what's going on. They asked me to do this, but if y'all want to, we could just say fuck this and close shop, and that'd be it. And they was like, well, we'll try it. And so because, like I said, because if I didn't take it, no one else would have done it. We probably just would have lost the St. Louis chapter.
Wow. Man, well, shout out to you for keeping it going on strong.
Just trying to do my part.
Yeah, for sure. I know you got to get up out of here, so we definitely appreciate you coming through.
For sure.
You know, any last words where people can find you and follow you at? And you DJing tonight, so tell them where.
Yeah, I'm finna go do a private party right now, but then I'm at Deja Vu in St. Peter's after that till 1 a.m. But DJ Kmean on everything, Kmean. Mean Girls Media on everything. Girls with a Z. If you don't got the Z, you will not find me.
Okay, man, you heard that first.
But yeah, we could set another time where I got a little more time. We could go a little more in depth for sure. Anytime you want to.
Definitely, I would love to have you come
the
back.
The rain kind of messed us up today.
I'm here. Yeah. The timing and everything. So yeah, we're definitely gonna set it up for you to come on back.
Anytime.
Jazzy J got on me. She was like, "Why ain't I getting it?" So yeah. No, it's cool. So we go.
We can come back and talk about Mayday or something like that.
Oh, we gonna set it up. So yeah, we gonna take a quick break as Kmean get up out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with another track, man. And this one, shout out to Sleazy World Sky, who just came into New Music Thursday, man. So yeah, this is a quick one. This is her song Punch Guy.
Katie, run it up. I'm so switched up, top 2, not 3. Motion girl, make a nigga wanna rock me. Diamonds hitting, but these bitches can't rock me. Yeah, punch gods, can't nobody stop me. I'm so switched up, top 2, not 3. Motion girl, make a nigga wanna rock me. Diamonds hitting, but these bitches can't rock me. Yeah, punch gods, can't nobody stop me. Niggas hating on a bitch, they couldn't touch the kid. I'm stingy with this pussy, nigga, and that's just how I live. They thought I wasn't gonna be on shit, nigga, God did. Caught him lacking, tryna slide, and he still here. What the fuck these hoes be on? And I'm so serious. They be acting like they fucking with me. What? Knock a bitch off when she on, I get bucked. You looking low, ho? Go and get that motion up. I'm so switched up, top 2, not 3. Motion girl, make a nigga wanna rock me. Diamonds hitting, but these bitches can't rock me. Yeah, punch gods, can't nobody stop me. I'm so switched up, top 2, not 3. Motion girl, make a nigga wanna rock me. Diamonds hitting, but these bitches can't rock me. Yeah, punch gods, can't nobody stop me.
Yeah. That was Punch Guy by Sleazy World Sky, man. Go check that out. Shout out to DJ Kmean for coming through, man, on that episode, man, on that brief interlude. I feel like Oprah Winfrey or something like that. You know how she had like different segments and different guests. So yeah, that was dope. A lot of artists out there really should tap into your DJs, your local DJs, because as you can see, the things and the places that they can take you further than just you performing here and there out on stages. They do New Music Thursday. I had the pleasure of going there this past Thursday where they had Sleazy Wear Sky and other people in their camp that come through. And it's a good opportunity. A lot of people have been there and haven't been there, but it's a really good opportunity for you to get your practice on, and you never know who might come through the facilities. I've seen a lot of different DJs, a lot of different executives, A&R reps, songwriters that have come to these events and actually gravitated to us local people and got our informations and wanted to connect, because those are the opportunities that you want to connect. A lot of people, just because you don't know their name or you haven't met Neo or Nelly, doesn't mean that because this man is the third man behind Nelly or some no-name guy that made the track doesn't mean that they can't get you in the door. These events like New Music Thursday can get you there. Messing with your DJs and tapping into them, they can get you to these places and to these people. Here in St. Louis, we was talking about it offset earlier, that we have this mentality to where we don't want to really work with no one. We don't really want to share the light. We don't really want to pay for services. And we got to get out of that poverty mindset of not wanting to pay because we all got bills. Just like how you want the services for free because you got bills, the recipient has bills, and which is why they are performing the services. So we got to start being more fair, and it's not a true bartering system if you just lending your voice and I'm lending my DJ gear. That's not fair. And like she said, $20 isn't enough. So artists, tap in with your DJs, man. It's pivotal to tap in with that network, man, because they can really blast your songs out on different networks. Yeah, man, this is a special edition of Cartoons and Cuts. So we're going to keep this party train rolling on this Saturday. God dang it. And I'm going to play another good track today. We're going to play, she mentioned Yayo, so we're going to play Yayo, Whoop-de-Whoop. This Cartoons and Cuts, top 5, maybe top 10, depending on how many we get in on this motherfucker. You feel me?
I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Bouncing all through traffic with my whoop-de-whoop. Stumping down 70, blowing gas, bitches 10 and 5 on the glass. Man, my old nigga so mad about my whoop-de-whoop. Blowing down my phone in all caps while I'm getting A's from the back. And his old bitch is so pressed about his whoop-de-whoop. Had the pistol whip his baby mama, bitch, I'm bucked and soup. And I ain't popping out at no clubs without my whoop-de-whoop. And we ain't popping out at no clubs if we ain't got no booth. His little whoop-de-whoop the hardest, my little whoop-de-whoop retarded. Nah, that ain't my man, but I'ma fuck with him regardless. Paint the city red behind me, my little whoop-de-whoop artist. If I get booked by the laws, he gon' buy me out on them charges. I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. His little gangsta boot when he called me, his little pistol-toed and shawty. He can put some peas in my hand and I'ma flip them hoes with no problem. He loving her, I love you too, them other hoes can't fuck with you.
Pussy fire, she 10 toes, them other hoes can't fuck with you.
Little pretty bitch, but the poker face make them other hoes uncomfortable. Plus I'm cold as fuck with this rap shit, his little whoop-de-whoop untouchable. My little whoop-de-whoop keep 2 on him, but I don't give a fuck, I'm clutching too. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. I'm a pistol-toed, gas-smoking bitch, straight up out the loop. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Everywhere we go, bitch, I'm clutching his little gangsta boot. Nah, that ain't my nigga, but I love him, my little whoop-de-whoop. Okay,
Man, that was Yayo with Whoop-de-Whoop. Stuck in on this Saturday as it rains, man. I hope y'all partying or cleaning up y'all crib. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to DJ Kmean, president of the Coalition, coming through. She definitely gave us some good gems to talk about, man. Like a quick recap is like artists should have their DJ service packs. The instrumental, the clean version, the dirty version. Definitely the clean version, man, because they play at skating rinks and birthday parties. And like she said, she got an event tonight. So you never know when and where they can play your music. So you got to start thinking more strategically on how you want to put this out there. If you want to stay in the streets, then that's where you're going to be, is in the streets. But if you want to get into these global offices and these business rooms, and you're going to have to tighten up your shit. You feel me? Another mistake is that, again, people don't want to spend money and connecting with your DJs. You know, it's nothing to, and not even just spending money. It costs nothing to reshare or to like a person's post. You find that DJ that's connected with a coalition or a network. You, like she said, you might be, follow the hottest DJ, but if he's not really connected to anyone that can move your music beyond whatever club or clubs, plural, that he or she DJs at, then you know what I'm saying, how far is your music really gonna go? Unless they just got millions of followings, you know. But really, you want to make strategic moves on who you lending your music out and where you dropping it and how it sounds and the quality of your music. You know, think of this as a business, not just as for play. You know, that's where a lot of artists fail. And then the main thing is being consistent. Consistency is key in a lot of things. Consistency is what got me here today. And I think consistency has got a lot of people in whatever position that you in right now, whether it's good or bad, goddamn me. Consistency got you to where you are at. So reflect on that. You got the power to really control your life. So think about that. So being consistent in your craft can get you far and get you into rooms like my boy K-Dub the Phenom, who comes to New Music Thursday, who's out in the 217 somewhere in Illinois. He travels here almost every month to perform, and he's tapped in with the DJs. Now the DJs, they jeff with him so much that now they play his record, and he's been on different tours. He's been on the New Music Thursday tours in Oklahoma, Texas, Atlanta, Indianapolis, and probably Ohio, I think, something like that. So he's been putting in that work, finding his fan base to where now he got fans in Zambia. No shit. He was doing a showcase where he was giving out his merch, and there was some Zambian folks, some kids doing some TikTok challenges to his dance moves. Got thousands of views and stuff, and now they wearing his merch internationally. So that's the key of consistency. You're not going to get rich overnight. You know, it just takes time, and it takes strategic planning and strategic moves on how to get there. And the number one move is networking. And I think the theme really is surrounding yourself around people who is going to elevate you, your music. You is attached to your music. So you need to surround people who can get you in those doors. That's the power of networking. That's what I've myself has witnessed being in the media sphere, networking, taking these photos. No, I'm not a photographer, okay? Let's get this straight. I am not a photographer. No, please do not call me to do your birthdays, okay? And I want the money. I like money, but I don't like the headache of editing and all that shit. I don't like being told what to do, okay? So, no, yeah. But I hire somebody. I know somebody who will do it. But what I've learned in the media sphere of just taking these photos and getting these interviews and shit like that, I've learned the power of networking and the power of people seeing you consistently working and consistently working the room and consistently getting the right shot and the right photo and then posting it on the web and then giving your recaps and your thoughts. So that's why I'm like media in motion. And that consistency is key. And then what you notice when you're networking, and I've noticed to myself, is that the more events that you go to that's, you know, important, if you will, or have some type of purpose or meaning, the more and more that room gets familiar. No matter how big the space is, it starts getting more and more familiar, closer, because you start seeing more familiar faces. The real people who's actually out here working, the real people who's actually invested, not just their time, but their money, and they understand that mindset. So you need to start hanging around those people that don't mind spending the money on their craft. Now, if you don't have the money, sometimes it's not the money, it's just getting in the room. Find other ways to get in the room for free. Me, I use the camera. That motherfucking camera can get you in some rooms, man. I'm trying to tell you. Anything, it can get you in any room but the women's locker room. You better not walk in that motherfucker. All right? But no, dead ass, you got to find something that's going to get you in that room and then have a slick mouthpiece and present yourself with a product or a service that you can provide to someone. And I'm telling you, they just going to appreciate the effort. So, yeah, that's my quick soapbox as we continue on the best of. We got a couple more minutes rolling. I'm gonna give y'all with another song. This gonna be, we gonna go back to Rock Racks. If you tuned in yesterday episode, man, we gonna run it back. This is Rock Racks, 100 bands. Let's get it, Cartoons and Cuts.
MOB for well, racks in this bitch. Y'all niggas think this shit sweet. Back still, where you at, my nigga? Talk to him, man.
20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. These niggas ran out, my pack, you gassed out. Puff, you passed out, fuck all these handouts. My chick, she choosy, Gucci and Louis, Bonnie and Clyde shit. Fire up this doobie. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. Muster, you catch up, we keep the best stuff. Get on my line, I transfer Alexa. My team, we stand out. Touchdown, the fan shout. Madtown and Cashville, convoy, I playin' routes. 21 like blackjack, skirt on the right track. Run like a Hellcat, break down the whole pack. Blue strips, I like that. I'm really like that. Money kinda on, add up the whole yak. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands, that's that 100 band dance. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. Hold up, wait a minute, I'ma put this swag up in it. How to stack 100 bands, I'm an acrobatic with it. Back still, where you at, my nigga? 100 bands on their ass. Talk to 'em all.
100 bands on that ass. Yeah? That was Rock Racks with 100 bands. That was another artist that was at New Music Thursday, man, yesterday. Low key, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of excited that, like, it's just, you know, I ain't got no guess, so I can kind of play a little music because, you know, we done had some financial literacy month. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to, what's my guy's name? I just drew a blank. Jeff. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to Jeff. And definitely shout out to Tania for coming on in and, you know what I'm saying, getting our mind right. Yeah, man. And so it's like now I can kind of play some music, bro. We in the vibe because, you know, I know the last time with our boy Lou, we had to play some rock and roll. So I'm sorry. He requested it. I definitely wanted to come on the record moving forward. Like, he requested that music. I did not, like, prescribe it, subscribe to it. Jeff, if you and your wife are listening to the show, no shade. It was some good music. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody else comes on the show, you can request some music. I will play it. Okay? I will play some music. Even if it's some Weird Al Yankovic, I'll play it. Because that's the community, that's the vibe that we trying to go for. But yeah, man, we just want to turn up a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a gloomy Saturday. It's the best of, you know what I'm saying, CNC with the cuts. Next week I'll be out of town going to Texas. Shout out to my baby cousin. You know what I'm saying? Ariel, shout out to you, girl. You made it. You're finally graduating. Shout out to my my niece, my niecey Pooh. Taya, a.k.a. Stank. I had to say it. Yep. So, yeah, shout out to Stank and then shout out to Porky, both of you all. I love y'all. I'm so proud of you all for graduating. Y'all made it. Welcome to adulthood. And welcome to the next 30 years of being broke as fuck. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Maybe not. I don't know. Nah, for real, man. It's a kind of goes back to like being consistent in your craft. One of them went to school for forensic scientists. That was Taya. Shout out to her. And then the other one went to school to be in the culinary field. So it really takes dedication and it takes a level of consistency to stick with that craft. That's really the whole purpose of going to school and getting a degree. It's just to show a level of dedication for real. That's what they want to know is how long are you going to stay committed to the grind? You know what I mean? And a lot of people drop out. So it really shows like your mindset. You know, no shade to those who did because, you know, that's your life path. School isn't for everybody. And that's okay. That doesn't make you less than or more than a man because you do or don't have a degree. It doesn't make you. What makes you a good person and a great person, honestly, man, is how you treat other people. Nothing else matters. Like, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter about the car. It doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter about how funny. None of that matters. It just all matters about how you treat other people. That dictates. And that what makes you a better person than the next motherfucker. We got about 8 minutes left into this drive, 5. So shoot, man. I thank y'all so much for jeffing with your boy. We gonna play another good old track. What's a good one, y'all? What y'all want to hear? Any requests out there? No? Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to play Mikey J's Divine Color of Time. Oh, wait. The dude name is featuring Divine Color of Time. I don't know if the song is Color of Time or what. I'm so confused. Anyway, man, this is Color of Time by Mike J's, man. Featuring Color of Times. Cartoons and Cuts.
So I can connect. Snapping off every feature is what they expect. I gotta respect. Now you buzzing like Apollo pages, doing something major, minor flex. School of rapper like I'm Quincy Matthews, TDE. How they doing the extras? You gotta get better at rapping. My brother had told me I needed some substance, so fuck it, I'm letting shit out. Focus on talking about whatever that means. Ain't nobody hearing it out. Down, stick to the plan, you know, just you and your mans. Get back on the mission. You finally got spare time, nigga, spare time. Trying not be a victim, goddamn. System ain't the only thing holding you back. Bitches ain't the only thing holding you back. Talent showing you don't go with the raps. Mostly niggas getting off on the act. Nobody cares that you fresh on the scene like some royalties. Niggas don't step for the team. Only thing that matters be the rep that you bring, the checks that you bring, the dust of the things you think you be killing regardless. Ain't nobody giving a fuck. You'll end up the nigga that gotta remind us about. Forgot you that nigga was bashing our best, but just tell us what all of that shine is about. Watch every nigga you come across. Don't forget the times you can take a loss. Still that nigga don't gotta get bad to rapping. Gotta get bad to blacking. I might just bad to back him. I meet nigga off the porch back on his back. Nigga still attacking. If life's a film, the theme is action. The actor's acting, the camera's out. Spotlight on you, shit bleeding through. What you cover up and keep under wraps. Follow my words, I post the caption. Mike J's never been caught on capping. Calm nigga, song hard on my sleeve. Yeah, that's the fashion, yo, stilo clash. You most wanna be Mike till you hear the tales and turn Tito Jackson. R.I.P. Jackson, torpedo blasting 2025. Hope a nigga really get to make it out alive. No, I never been a type that wanna shuck a job. All I pick a set about is be top 5. There goes my pride. I almost forgot to take a goddamn look outside.
Look, bitches ain't only thing holding you back.
Know it yourself and I'm showing you that. Speak through the music, I'm knowing your rap. Who your influence, I know it ain't trap. Gotta promote it, I know you strap. Down on your way, play your pockets is tap. Grind every day, but your mental is trapped. Grind every day, still the real and fall flat. More morality, less on morale. Slimy mentality, blessing the crowd. Youngers rejoicing since Thugger came out. Gunning for Thug or clout. Stuck in a cycle, I know there's no doubt. Left on the railroads, remain underground. Always my heart, then this beat is the sound. Left I was lost, but I never stayed down. Left I was lost, but I never stayed down. Know my talk off when that talk came around. No wonder Stevie C young and profound. Hit the back line if you here for the crown. Instant Concord break a casualty clown. Red tip of blue tip pinpointing your smile. Make a call, get you clean, that's a bar about die. Got 3 bad bitches out walking in 5. It's a room full of snow, but no need for a plow. I got shot, he was there for a while. He robbed the snitch, I'ma take it to trial. Yeah, fuck me, love me, trust me, but somehow it always turn to hate. Remember we were later, you couldn't help but look me in my face. Tell me keep my head up, and one day it's gonna be okay. I pray that it's not too late. I pray that it's not too late.
Gotta get better at rapping. My brother had told me I needed some substance, so fuck it, I'm letting shit out. Fuck was I talking about? Whatever that means, ain't nobody hearing it out. Down, stick to the plan, you know, just you and your mans get back on the mission. You finally got spare time, nigga, spare time, trying not be a victim. Got down, system ain't the only thing holding you back. Bitches ain't the only thing holding you back. Talent showing you don't go with the raps. Most these niggas getting off on the act. Nobody cares that you fresh on the scene like some road. These niggas don't step for the team. Only thing that matters be the rep that you bring, the checks that you bring, and that's it the thing.
Yeah, yes, sir, man. That was Mike J's featuring Divine Color of Time. And I guess that was the name of the song. I don't know. But shout out to them, man. That was another good artist from New Music Thursday. So shout out to all of y'all that's been working. Look, this has been another great episode of Cartoons and Cuts. Before I go, man, I really wanted to piggyback on how cool it is to go to school. I had the pleasure of meeting up and having chopping it up with K Stylist. Shout out to my boy KB365s for that. And we was down at Mosaic. We had a good conversation, and we was talking about the prolonged adolescent stage that we as the Black American go through, that we want to stay in as being teenagers. Like we want to be 17 forever. And he was like, man, that's really deep or what have you. And he was like, I see that all the time on the internet. And from there, in that moment, like I said, he started talking about the power, like how he became a grower, a botanist, and went to school and invested over $70,000 into his craft of wanting to be a grower, an actual grower. And with him doing that, man, you know, he was just spitting out. Y'all go to my YouTube page and you can see like what he was talking about, giving us a lesson on that, man. And so shout out to him. You would have never thought the dude that made Booty Meat Down was an actual chemist. Like he's a chemist. You know what I'm saying? And I know because he be cooking up them fire tracks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's an actual grower. You know what I mean? And he knew like the science behind actually growing, and he could be a master grower. So Black people, my people, because a large part of my audience are like 18 to 35-year-old male men. It's cool to be smart. I don't know y'all education backgrounds or whatever, whoever be watching this. Shout out to y'all watching. We growing slowly but surely. But I wanted to say, like, as you all watching this, I hope y'all learning something too, not just jigging or whatever y'all taking away from this. I hope it's something that be like, you know what? It's cool to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to flex my gray matter. You know what I mean? Means brain. It's okay. We don't have to always talk about money, sex, and drugs. We can talk about the stock market. We can talk about, you know what I'm saying, annuities and CDs and mutual funds and bonds. We can talk about escrow. You know, we can talk about the slave trade. We can talk about a lot of things, man, because we are intelligent human beings. And I'm here to raise the vibration. So it's your boy, Mr. Martial Arts Media. I won't be here next week, like I said, man, but tune in on the week after. I have some goody guests coming through. I don't know who, but shit, you'll find out too. Goddamn it. So, on the way out the door, man, I'm going to leave y'all with one more video. And this is Mucho. No, we ain't going to do Mucho. I lied, gang. We are actually going to do my boy Catch a Vibe by K-Dub Defender. We're going to spin it back to home team, man. This is your boy, Mr. Martial Arts Media. Can you catch a vibe with my guys?
I think that we should catch a vibe. It can just be you and I. Or get your girls, I pop out with my guys. We outside, jam out to the R&B where we get high. But let's go shot for shot and see who tapping out in time. And it's time that we catch a vibe. This Malaga got me right. Looking like the apple of my eye. Whole time I won't play about it, push on you tonight. I put that tap out on her and I give her what she likes. It's a vibe.
The first time I seen her, she was walking by. Caught her out the corner of my eye, cause she was looking fly. I say, what's your name? What's your sign? Pressure I apply. She say she a Leo, take a walk here on the wild side. Really, whole time I was already thinking of us. Date nights and taking flights, things that really build trust. We exchange numbers and laughs as the time go by. Making plans to meet again if the night go right. She say she classy, but with some liquor in her vibe, she get nasty. Talking bouncing on the dick, she an athlete. Said her favorite place to do it is the backseat. Get a backbeat. Fucking with me, you catch a natural high. Late nights taking rides with my hand on your thigh. Yeah, serving this dope for the fiends that subscribe. Hop in the whip and take a ride and come and catch you a vibe. One more
I
time.
think that we should catch a vibe. It can just be you and I. Or get your girls, I pop out with my guys. We outside, jam out to the R&B where we get high. But let's go shot for shot and see who tapping out in time. And it's time that we catch a vibe. This Malago got me right. You looking like the apple of my eye. Whole time I won't play about it, push on you tonight. I put that tap out on her and I give her what she likes, cause it's a vibe. Okay, I picked up on your vibe, what's your sign? A Gemini, every story you tell got two sides. But never mind on what you doing, it's what you want tonight. I pull up with Malago, put on eyes, let's do whatever you like. She my brown sugar, sweet Sadie, top diva. That run out script on me that you running on them neither. I stick and move to a different groove. Soon as I grab your hand, it's pivotal that I tap into your physical. Pleasure seeking, weaken the knees and I got you creeping. Let's do this here and we can blow woods, I give you the treatment. I'd rather share secrets instead of you overthinking. Debating in your head if I'm saying it or I mean it. And I can merch it, I can match energy if you want it. Ain't caught up in no drama, good vibes is all I'm offering. I drape you in that Prada, I'm proud of you when you boss. She smells that Dolce scent, now it's hard for her to get off me when we catch a vibe. It can just be you and I. Or get your girls, I pop out with my guys. We outside, jam out to the R&B where we get high. But let's go shot for shot and see who tapping out in time. And it's time that we catch a vibe. This Malago got me right. You looking like the apple of my eye. Whole time I won't play about it, push on you tonight. I put that tap out on her and I give